So we're out here today. We're going to be shooting Tri-X and HP5. These are very common and popular consumer black and white films. So we're going to get to comparing those with the 35.
We're also going to be shooting 120 on the contacts, and then we're just going to be changing out the backs. We don't know which back is which, but it's the same speed, so we're just going to go for it.
We couldn't film in one Daytona, so we walked over to the bridge and the 500 stadium, the cart. So we're gonna try to take some pictures here. Hopefully we don't get busted.
All right, we are at the world famous Bies.
We don't think we can film here because, well, it's very...
Daytona's a no filming zone apparently.
Apparently.
So we're just gonna take our cameras, take some photos, and you'll see the results here. So we are closer to the lab now at a fruit stand. We haven't had the best success in locations shooting like where we are and where we aren't allowed to go, but I think we're gonna finish up here
Yeah, so looking at the pricing of these films is another way to compare them. Tri-X 35 seems to go for about $11 per roll. The Tri-X does come in a 5-pack. I don't know what the price is, so that will be up on the screen somewhere. And then HP5, both 120 and 35, go for around $9. So it's another way you could decide which one you'd rather shoot.
So it looks like there was an exposure difference here, but the Tri-X in general does look a little bit more contrasty. We know the Waffle House is going to be yellow, so I wonder if different films would necessarily render the color yellow different. Personally, I like the Tri-X here, but the HP5 I think is good maybe if you want something a little less contrasty. What am I doing?
What am I doing?
Taking photos of random things. I've got 2 photos left. What we noticed was with Tri-X, the highlights were a lot brighter. Personally, I liked that. And then for the HP5, we noticed that the shadows were a little bit darker. I think there were in some of the photos some exposure differences. It was a little bit of a cloudy day, so as the clouds rolled in and out, I do think that affected the exposure a little bit. But yeah.
When developing black and white, there will be a variableness with the chemistry used. So here at Reform Film Lab, we use Ilford 3, and that always gives us pretty good results. It's very versatile with films you can develop. And let us know, comment down below, what you thought about the video, and are you team Ilford or are you team Kodak? We'll see you in the next one.
I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings.
Generally, blah, 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 blah.